Hello everyone, Rissy Toothpick here, back again with some more Hauma, a Noir detective story. And last time we dealt with a Nazi supporter, which is kind of weird, but I guess over there, wherever this game takes place, maybe there's still supporters there. I wouldn't be surprised. And we're gonna pick up this
This
candle.
guy and his fucking candles. Let's clean this shit up. These lights have better use elsewhere.
Okay, so that's a weird looking candle too. Got it in our inventory.
This gives me enough light in the dark.
Not bad. So at least we can see.
Ugh, there are plants in the way. I can carefully cut them away.
Snip, snip, snip.
Damn it. When will this headache stop?
Looks like she needs to maybe take another sniff of her cigarette.
It's a cigarette. One made from a rolled up sheet of something.
Alright, what do we have here?
Alright, let's see what's down there.
Oh, it's like
This
a
looks
sewer.
a bit like one of those bomb shelters you find throughout Munich. But it's not deep enough for that. What is this place? Oh, damn. Why does this all look familiar to me?
That's kind of weird. So did she maybe come down here before?
Alright, gotta follow the tunnel and see where it leads. That must be it. Let's see. What is this room? Some kind of bunker bureau? I read there was supposed to be tunnels under all the buildings the Nazis built. Didn't know they contained somewhat nice-looking salons, though.
Alrighty, so we found a very strange room.
What a strange place.
The secret salon. I mean, I guess we'll just start clicking on everything.
I remember seeing myself. Ugh, damn that headache again. I remember that man from Oktoberfest. Charlie is his name, I think. And that other man? A voice. Telling me I didn't know things I wasn't worth being told. Lion, fox, frog. That's what I didn't know. And it's all gone. What am I doing with this information?
Okay. Lion, fox, frog. We gotta connect the dots, apparently.
Shaline keeps using a lion as his patron animal, so this might refer to him. Who could this refer to? What would the frog refer to?
Alrighty, so we gotta connect some animals to people.
There are quite a few files in here, mostly about people who pass through. One of the last entries on this list is J. Schlulein. No surprise there. And this. This feels like the same paper from my grandpa's diary.
So did someone steal something from her grandfather's diary?
These are lost entries from the journal.
Weird.
This feels like the same paper from my grandpa's diary. I'll add them to the journal, too.
Alright, so we have them now in the journal. But we haven't gotten anything added here, so nothing there.
It's locked with a number code. Hopefully there are clues inside here that can help me figure this out. That's Joachim von Ribbentrop, famously one of the toadiest of Nazi toads. The other person doesn't look like a Nazi at all, though. Or comfortable. But if I had evidence of me shaking a Nazi's hand, I'd also hide it. Or better, destroy it.
So the question is, why didn't they destroy it?
I know art is subjective, but this? JB would probably like it. Me? My head starts hurting just by looking at it. I think I've seen this style before somewhere. There's probably a fancy name for it that I don't know.
And that looks to be everything in this room. This takes us back. So first off, a sketch of crying nuns.
A framed picture of some crying nuns? I hate it.
A little weird.
I think they're not connected.
Okay.
Nothing in here. Odd. That doesn't work. I should try. This is clearly my grandpa's handwriting.
Okay, so... Oh, here we go, the fox.
Granddad is the fox.
Why does it keep making me feel jealous whenever she calls Joseph the lion? Was I never worth her attention to be named after such a pride-worthy creature? I wanted to ask her, I wanted to understand it, but instead I was feeble, and all I did was ask like a child about what my familiar could be. She smiled at me in that mysterious way and said, "Clever and swift and forever free, burning red of fire, a tail to lead and follow and flee. Inside your brown eyes the soul of a fox resides. Not as honorable as a lion, but I'll take it." So we figured out the fox. What about the frog?
This is clearly my grandpa's handwriting.
What a curious little creature, so full of energy and fire, and also one I shouldn't touch if I want to keep my wits about. While vertebrates such like this are primitive, in its eyes I can spot intelligence beyond its size. Perhaps age doesn't bring wisdom to all. I know the lion is after it too. I hope I don't lose it to him. I don't know if my heart could bear it. Weird.
Nothing in here.
Okay.
I think they're not connected. Let's try some.
Interesting. Oh, there's a frog on here.
That doesn't work.
So we kind of figured out the animals.
There are quite a few files in here, mostly about people who pass through. One of the last entries on this list is J. Schlulein. No surprise there.
Alrighty, so
There must have been 3 pictures here. Maybe the other 2 are prettier than the one that's still left.
it looks like we're missing some sort of pictures somewhere. Sketch of crying nuns. Apparently we've seen it somewhere.
I don't see how... I can take the picture out of the frame with the help of Dorothea's pocket knife.
There we go.
There's a number written on the back of the picture. Probably I can use this code to open up the box on the table.
Well, I'm glad we did that. Was that 1928?
Probably I can use this code to open up the box on the table.
Alrighty, let's see what happens here.
Probably I can use this code to open up the box on the table.
My goodness. Repeating, repeating, repeating.
It worked!
Alright, what do we got here?
Let's see what's in here. Looks like an old invitation. Grand opening of House de Const. It says the special exhibition is about degenerate art. Must have been an honor if the person living here treasured it like this.
Okay.
And there is another page with handwritten notes on it. At first he lay motionless, struck by the cold stone. His bone, bare and yet so approachable. If the frog had never jumped in the end, fate would have been sealed long ago. The lion knows. He uses the 3 symbols for his flies.
Weird. JB mentioned yesterday Schlein had to leave Munich when the Nazis took over. So when he had to go, they were still constructing the House of Art, if I remember my timeline correctly.
Alrighty, strange text I found in the salon. An invitation to the opening of the House of Art.
This implies Joseph hid a metal box in the lower level of the House of Art.
I've got to dig?
New location. Great.
The House of Art is not my expertise. If I want to be sure I don't miss anything, I'll need some help.
Alright, I finally caught one glimpse of what he held away from me so long. A simple metal chest, large enough to safely store correspondence but not much more. The very next day it was gone, and with that, a visible height lifted off his shoulder, I guess a visible weight. My friend, he said, if they get me before they get to you, follow my tracks, and then, where bombs can't find you and controversy is displayed, look down and double the chessboard. The clues will be in my legacy. Dig for answers. Okay, we redid that one. What about this one?
Let's try something else.
No.
I should try.
So we had this strange text I found in the salon, but we can't really connect it to anything.
I don't see how. This doesn't. Let's try something else.
Nope, so I think we're good here.
No.
So let's go to that place of art.
I should ask JB if he wants to come with me. I'd be lost in the art museum without him. And he has a student ticket that allows for a +1, so...
Free entry, can't complain there. Alright, so let's get the brother.
He sleeps like a baby.
Need your help.
You up for a little field trip?
Where to?
To the House of Art. You like that place, right?
Love it! I've even got a student ticket for it, so I don't have to pay. And you neither, cause I can take a +1. Field trip on a budget extravaganza!
Great. Get up and let's go.
Alrighty, now we can go over there.
I've never seen so many people here before.
They must be here for some sort of celebration. I wonder what's the occasion. Fortunately, no one asked us for invitations. Although it was quite fun dressing up last time.
Hey, Judith! Earth to Judith?
Sorry, I was just considering something.
I could see that. So what are we doing here?
There's something hidden away here. Something I need.
Right. Is this related to those weirdos from yesterday?
Just help me out, okay?
Oh wow, yeah, there are a lot of people here. Okay, so there is a room we can go into. Looks like there might be some security. Let's talk to the brother.
Did you knock someone out again? Don't look at me like that. Dorothea just texted me.
Trust me, even you would have thrown a punch.
Alrighty, so let's try to go in this room.
So, what is it that you're looking for? Treasure? The Holy Grail? Purpose in life?
I knew you'd be like this.
What? Like, wanting to know why you're doing all this?
Oh, how weird. My brother cares about me. The tragedy.
Ugh. Fine. There's this thing Grandpa Wilhelm was looking into. And it turns out it's this big mystery. All these riddles and whatnot. And now, others are also going after it.
Sounds like some sort of spy shit.
Yeah, that pretty much describes it.
So cool. I'm in.
Taking the wrong lessons from what I said, as always.
Alrighty. So now there's some paintings we can check out and some art. I guess all this is art. And another room.
That style. It looks just like the picture in the secret salon.
Interesting.
If I want to do anything here, I'll have to get rid of the crowd somehow.
I guess if we take these paintings off, we might be able to get them out of their frame.
Same style again. What do you make of this?
Oh, that's what you were after? Looks like expressionism. Those people in black and white, they kinda look like nuns. Seems like they're praising this broken bone. The stuff around them, the spiky things, symbolize Mira. Must be a holy relic or something. There was a time when people traded with the bones of various saints. But it's really strange to see something like this depicted in a expressionistic print.
If I want to do anything here, I'll have to get rid of the crowd somehow.
Alrighty. Let's check out this art.
Now, what's that supposed to be? An exhibit for toilet humor?
Oh, there's something there we can check out.
It reads, Bending Life. 2016, Satoshi Nakamoto. Tube sculpture with aluminum alloy. Bullshit.
Bending life.
A security door. Probably has some important stuff hidden behind it.
That's right, we need to get in there.
What a weird painting.
Okay, I guess we can look at it all. It's kind of weird.
The description reads, Journey of Eternity. Approximately 1500. Unknown artist. This painting illustrates a journey of a secret recipe over the centuries. The first era illustrates the king of India, Zarathustra, and a kung fu master. The king is reading from a scroll and drinking a milky liquid known as Hauma. Legend has it that the king became immortal because of that drink. The second era shows the kung fu master meditating, now knowing the recipe for a drink of eternal life. He carved the ingredients for Hauma into his lower leg. A man is lurking behind him. He then kills him with a stone. The third era shows the man again at the Zoroastrian Tower of Silence. He has obviously drunk a glass of Hauma, and his female lover is drinking it too. At the same time, a raven steals part of the secret recipe. In the fourth era, a ship is leaving the medieval city of Constantinople. 3 nuns hold a bone above their head with their hands, singing like in ecstasy. We also see a man longing for the bone, and a woman about to attack him with a mysterious frog creature. In the last era, we see all of them again, walking in different directions. What a fascinating story. Now I know the chronological order of these 5 illustratings on the painting, I guess.
Interesting.
I think they're not. The odd picture in the House of Art, depicting a phoenix-like bird surrounded by suns and bones.
Come on now. Let's look at these like individually. It might give them to me.
What did the description say about this part of the painting? Let's see. The third era shows the man again at the Zoroastrian Tower of Silence. He has obviously drunk a glass of Hauma, and his at the same time a raven.
Yeah, we've already read that. And it doesn't do nothing here, so we already read all of those. Let's try to get out of here.
I'm sure the board cashier at the House of Arts won't notice if I just show him this old ticket from JB in order to get in.
Back again. Did I say I hate this place? I hate this place.
Alrighty, so what can we do now? There's really not much we can do. We are wanting to get rid of these people, but we don't know how.
That doesn't work. I don't see how those two... Let's try something else. I should try... That doesn't work. Let's try something else. I think they're not connected. I think they're not connected.
Nope, not really figuring it out here. Whenever I asked Joseph what happened to our research, Joseph fell silent. Only last night he told me the truth. Among the men of the essay was a person entirely unlike them. Joseph's voice hinted of fear as he spoke of his man, though he was unsure where that fear came from. Whatever it was, the essay listened to him as he told them to take all of Joseph's papers. Everything is gone now, my friend said, everything. What will Nassim think of me now? Okay, so we actually finally got rid of one.
At first he lay motionless, struck by the cold stone. His bone, bare and yet so approachable. If the frog had never jumped in the end, the lion knows.
You know, this kind of sounds similar to these two.
I should try.
Weirdly enough.
Let's try something. What did the descriptions? I still can't get my head around how you can make a lip. I hate bending light. 22.
Yeah, we've already looked at all
A
that.
metallic door.
It's locked.
Let's read that part of the. In the last era. Here's in the fourth era. 3 nuns. We also see a man longing for.
Yeah, we've already seen all of these.
The first era. The king is. Legend has it. He carved the. A man is.
Interesting. Now the big question is, what are we missing?
That doesn't work. This doesn't make any. No. I think they're not. I don't see.
And we've already tried that.
I should try. Let's try something else. That doesn't work.
So none of these are really working. Maybe we're missing something.
The tunnels get quite dark further on. I need a light source.
Oh, and we can't go back that way. Interesting.
It says there were 2 temples. They displayed 11 sarcophagus. Nazis. The temples.
So we don't need to come here anymore. I'm pretty sure there's nothing we need to do at our house.
I think. And I don't.
So everything we need is here.
I've never seen so many people here before. I've never.
Okay, we have one entrance there, and that's about it. Okay, now we can actually talk to him. That was kind of weird.
Maybe you can help me out. This piece looks very strange.
Isn't all art quite strange to you?
Will you let me finish? This shows some kind of bird with a split tail, right? And around it are suns and bones, and it's carrying a bone as well.
So, you want an interpretation of that? The sun usually represents life, and bones may symbolize mortality, but also permanency. So, my guess would be the bird is some kind of phoenix. They exist in many forms in many cultures. In Egypt, it was called the Bennu. In Persia, Hauma. Not to be confused with Hauma, a bird symbolizing a godly drink.
You have so much brain and you use it so rarely. Thanks, JB.
Alrighty.
There's something hidden away here. Something I need.
A hidden treasure in the basement of the House of Arts. Right.
I guess it's under the House of Arts.
Well, with such a neoclassical building, you never know if the floor is old or new.
Maybe it's a good idea to take a closer look at the floor.
Interesting.
Have you been to this exhibition before?
Nope. This one is new to me too. These are very cool though. These pieces. Some of these pieces are inspired by old artwork. Exploring questions like what do old and ancient works look like with modern techniques? Or modern interpretations. Of course, when I say modern, I'm talking about early 20th century, obviously.
Yeah, very interesting.
One day, you'll get it. But thanks for asking me along. I never know if you actually like doing things together.
I've just been busy.
Yeah, busy.
What's that supposed to mean?
Last time I checked, you were busy collecting bottles.
Listen to the pot calling the kettle black.
Ugh, sorry I brought it up.
And to be honest, she's just using you for your ticket, unfortunately. Even though you're her brother. Kind of shitty.
So, I need to take a closer look at these things over there. Could you go outside and make sure nobody's watching me?
You want me to be a distraction? Are you going to commit crimes?
I would never say it like that. But...
Say no more. I'm right where I need to be. Gather around, everyone. Let me tell you a little about the history of this place. Don't worry, we'll get to this room soon. Let me first show you an incredibly special piece right down this hallway.
Nice. Took them all away. Oh,
All right, my brother's making sure nobody comes in. Let's see.
there's a lot more here than I thought. It's like the whole room's changed. Look at that. We didn't even notice that the first time. Okay, we've already seen that. I thought that was the door, but it was just the painting.
Bending life. 22. Now, what's that supposed to be? An exhibit for toilet humor?
Must say we've already seen that.
A security door.
Okay, it looks like we probably need to connect some things here.
Let's try something else. I think they're not... I don't see how... This doesn't make any... Let's try something else. I should try...
Interesting. So none of that really works together, huh?
The first heir... The king is... Legend he is obviously... At the same time... He carved a man is... In the three nuns, we also see a man... In the last...
Okay, so nothing new there.
Who should I call? That doesn't work. I should try...
I'm just
The
surprised.
bird represents eternal life. What did the description... Let's try something else. No. What? Let's try something else. That doesn't work. I think they're not gonna... I don't see how... I should try.
Nope. Weird. There's nothing we can do in here either. We don't have a light source to get further in there.
I've never...
Let's see now.
Okay. So the game's a little buggy, you know, once you leave the room.
I don't see anything of interest.
Okay, and it looks like we need to hit a certain tile.
At first he lay motionless, his bone, if the frog and never the lion no.
Okay.
I found this. When I look through the lens, I can see... Oh, I think I did something wrong.
Okay. So we got a frog, a rock, and a bone.
Oh, shit. Turning the lenses in this order makes all the lines line up. A Cistercian number.
Okay, so we got a number now. Which follows the painting, the rock first, then the bone, and then the frog. Made sense.
Once again, deciphering a Cistercian code, no problem.
That's right, let's get it.
It reads... 8K. A coordinate, maybe.
Okay, so now we got that, and that will help us here. 8, and then find K.
I got it! Careful now. It's some sort of metal box, similar to the one I found in the Bavaria statue.
There we go. More secrets uncovered.
Fortunately, this one just opens up. Inside is a stack of letters.
An old letter.
That letter looks ancient. And this handwriting. It's difficult for me to read, and the letter is quite long. Best to break it into parts.
Okay, well, let's start reading. I mean, we got nothing better to do.
My beloved Lord, I cry to thee looking for forgiveness, for my sins are grave and many in number. I was unfaithful to you, to my vows and my sisters. I fell in sinful love with a man. I deceived you, but in the end, I deceived him also. In Constantinople, my sisters and I deciphered the text about a holy relic. It probably referred to the holy saint of Thessalonica. So, we have love, betrayal, and some ancient relic. I think I'm in for an interesting read.
And, oh. We received like a bone or something? That's weird.
Today, I wish we had never learned of this relic. But as we did so, did this man, whom I loved and betrayed in equal parts, learned of us in our findings. A man of state, a businessman, educated and handsome. Venerable and tall, like his name, Maximilian Alexander Primus. I fell in love with him, but I wasn't able to protect him. Maximilian Alexander Primus. That's quite the mouthful. For some reason, I think of some Roman gladiator or a Spartan soldier.
Okay. We'll continue reading.
My sisters and I were supposed to bring the bone across the Black Sea to Europe. I thought Maximilian a Christian man because he promised to help us with this dangerous journey. Later, I learned he had wanted the bone for himself. I nearly helped him achieve that goal, betraying my sisters in act and not just in mind. He showed us a way out of Constantinople, but we were stopped by a young woman, pretty as a picture. And as dangerous as she was beautiful, she and him fought. They fell into the floods during the crossing. We could only save the bone of Thessaloniki, but unfortunately not us. Alright, so according to this, they really did find that holy relic. And there's another person after it as well. Or maybe another lover exacting revenge after this guy ran off with a bunch of nuns?
Alrighty. Apparently, man, how much is there to read here?
When we arrived ashore, we found ourselves in a country we did not know, with a language we did not speak. We fell prey to carnal lust and could not return to our Italian homeland. We had to separate. 2 of my sisters had become pregnant and we parted ways. My new home is here in Munich. I have new sisters who take good care of me. But still, I fear all the travels and suffering will take their toll soon. I did hold on to the bone that was so important to my beloved Maximilian. After I saw him fall into the waters, I couldn't bring myself to give it up to the church after all. Tonight, I will bury it in a safe, sacred place. I have never quite given up hope that Maximilian survived his fight. I beg of you, dear Lord, I'll gladly endure purgatory if only you spare Maximilian for me. Please, make it so that these pages will find him. He will know what to do. In eternal reverence to you, Sister Bladina. pages. Plural? But it's just the one. Or am I missing something? Somehow, this gives just as many questions as it answers things. Okay, so this nun, Sister Blondina, she brought the bone to Munich in the end.
Alrighty. Well, we don't need none of that anymore.
Well, now I can see why Joseph hid this. Just what is going on?
Judith, I better leave. I think they're becoming mistrustful. See ya. Bye.
Of course, JB.
Alrighty, so we're gonna stop here today. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out the links below, and next time...
Let's see if I can bring everything together and figure out what's going on. Huh? Something just changed in the other room. I think somebody is about to hold a speech.
Welcome. Welcome, everyone. It's been a while since I've had to entertain such a crowd. Last time, I can assure you the uniforms were very different. But that is all in a past that should never be celebrated, never be repeated. Instead, I'd like to celebrate my gift to this museum. When I first heard of this painting, I knew it should be given to the people of Munich. It is an exemplary piece of history, both old and modern. A true celebration of what we are about as a people, as Bavarians. I can only say so many words. Now, it's time for you all to form your own.
That man. I know him. But from where? Damn, my head again. That headache.
I need to figure out what was going on when I blacked out. And I think this man has something to do with it. And I need to do this right now. Is there something in my possession that could trigger my memories?
Help Judith trigger her memories. Alrighty. Well, I guess we'll do this first. So, the cigarette will.
Let's try something else.
No.
I don't see how...
What could do it?
Maximilian Alexander Primus. Or in short, MAP. Is it a coincidence? Or is that bastard that abducted me related to the person in this letter? Or are they the same person? What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense.
I'll say the guy would be super old.
Are both of them the same person?
Okay, let's try to smoke the cigarette.
Let's try something else.
Nope. An old letter.
That doesn't work. I think they're not. I should try some... No. Let's try some...
My goodness, what could it be?
I don't see how... This doesn't make... That doesn't work. Let's try something...
No? An old letter?
No. Let's try something else. I don't see... I think they're not... I should try some... That doesn't work. Let's try something...
I'll say trying to see what can connect here. Bird representing eternal life.
This doesn't make any... I don't... I think they're... That doesn't work. I should try... No. That doesn't work. I should try...
So what else could it be?
I think they're not... Let's try something... This doesn't make... I don't... I can't just call these guys without any... I don't...
My goodness.
I remember it now. I remember what happened last night.
My goodness, that's difficult right there.
What? Where am I? Why is everything so unclear? But I'm in one piece. And I can still feel my grandpa's journal in my pocket.
Alrighty, so we're going to stop here though. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out the links below. And next time we will investigate what's going on here.